Hello. This is the If You Want to Listen talk show, and I'm Marissa Ford.
And I'm Dantes James.
This episode, we are going to talk about Passenger Side. It's my newest released single, and we shot a music video to that song. And I want to talk about the song first because the song was created years ago, and it was already out on the producer Jay Ali's project, and that's how you first heard the song. Because I remember you heard it when you first met me.
Yeah, I looked it up on YouTube like a true guy that's just trying to get to know the person he's involved in himself.
Like a stalker. No, I'm just playing.
Nah.
You had to do some research.
A little bit. I typed her name in on YouTube. She said that she sings and everything. So I just wanted to see if there was anything out there that I knew. And I came across Passenger Side, and I had it on repeat before she even sent it to me. It was on repeat like dang near every day. So to do the music video, I definitely got my dream.
Full circle.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into the making of the video, I want to ask, are you a certified passenger or a certified driver? Meaning, would you rather be the driver or the passenger in a car situation?
I'm 50-50.
50-50 split? Okay, so you can go either way.
Yeah.
All right. I would definitely say I'm probably 50-50 too, actually. I want to say passenger because I like to just sit there and not have to focus and maybe sleep or maybe read. But I'm such a control freak that I prefer to drive because
That's you. But, I mean, long road trips, I definitely prefer to drive. But if it's just around the corner or something like that, or a date, I'll drive. But, you know.
Is there something to be said about the guy being the driver for a date?
What you mean?
Like, why for a date?
I mean, I guess it's just a preference thing. You know, just wanting to set the tone, set the mood and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about the car. We rented the car off of the Turo app, which I knew I wanted a Mustang. I wanted a Ford because Marissa Ford. I felt like I had to have a Ford for the video. And that yellow was just so pretty.
Yeah.
And we picked up the car. We had to drive it from LA to Long Beach where we shot the video. And I drove it from LA to Long Beach. And it was kind of nerve-wracking. That car was massive. And some of the mirrors didn't really work. So like this mirror you couldn't see out of. So I'm just trying to get aware of my surroundings, being in like a boat, and then having all the people that are looking at you while you're driving the car. It was also pretty cool though. How did you feel driving the car?
Shoot, I felt like I was kicked back and once I got you Mr. Smooth. Once I got a handle on it, it was cool. The drive back wasn't bad, but the mirror, like you said, the mirrors was a little nerve-wracking, and the steering wheel was a little weird at first, but I got used to it after a while. And then, like you said, people looking at us, like we just chilling, everybody slowing down to see who we was, So it was a lot of fun, and the car itself was a beautiful car too.
It was a beautiful car. And we mapped out the route that we were going to drive for the video. We went to Long Beach. And we drove just in our car, like around the city to map out the direction that we wanted to shoot the video so that we could get all of the shots that we wanted without having to backtrack like, oh yeah, we still need to get that or we still need to get that. So we made sure that we had everything in place already. How did you feel about driving around Long Beach?
Whew. It's tough driving around a city that you ain't familiar with. Yeah, so like that part, even when we did block it out, some streets was like still unfamiliar, but we got it down. You and Sierra was great guides on it. It was a challenge a little bit, but Long Beach is beautiful. I didn't even realize there was that many like locations and things that you could see. Yeah. The beach itself I've never been out there before, so that was dope. And then, you know, just all the shots that we got in the video was spot on.
Yeah, speaking of Sierra, my sister is the one who shot the video. And I don't have a camera yet. I'm working on getting a camera, but the video was shot on iPhones. My phone, his phone, her phone. Whoever had enough storage, that's whose phone we were using at the time. It's interesting working with siblings. I don't know if anybody else has this with their siblings, but me and her were at each other's necks that day.
Your phone don't even have any more space.
Because I have 2 episodes of the show on there.
Okay, but I have stuff too. That's what I'm saying. Like,
stop filming it then.
I'm trying to make.
How was it for you being around me and her working?
That was tough. That was tough. And then, like, you know, I think the main thing was we all didn't know how to communicate each other. With all of us being such like alpha energy, and like always being like, you know, I guess the stars of whatever field we're in. So you could, I guess you could say, it was hard for us to like communicate on who needs to be doing what, how to get what, and then to say it respectfully so that it's not offending another person.
Because who respects their siblings?
Like, you know,
like,
yeah. But it's still that you know, that barrier there. You know, that siblings don't really know what you're looking to get. So like I understood. You know, me and my siblings, we go at it sometimes. So like, you know, I made it work.
And I was going through the BTS, and I saw the video of me saying like, you could start the car up, and the car didn't start. You can start the car up. So that was just one thing that kind of was crazy when you are in a situation like that, because if it wouldn't have started, or if I think for a second we were looking for the keys, you know, just like the car was a really big focal point of the video, and that kind of gave me nervous energy when it came to like making sure we didn't mess it up or anything. It made for a little bit of a tense energy, but I definitely think the finished product came out.
Yeah. We would not have been able to tell none of that.
And my last question, I think, unless you have anything else you want to add about the video, the making of the video, is just the passenger side song. Like, why do you love the song? Like, what about the song appeals to you?
That song is it makes you feel good. And it's a lot of music that don't make you really feel anything these days. So like with Passenger Side, it's a loving song. It's kick back, being with your partner and just vibing. And I think that like that was one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons why it's like on my playlist, and one of the reasons why I played it so much in the beginning was because like, you know, you could really just feel the vibes and the energy that was put into creating it originally. So
yeah, and back to the creation, when we were making that song, actually I was working with a artist, producer, songwriter, on a bunch of other songs, and that was the Sweat For It EP that's out. We were working on that project, and then Jay Ali came in and he handed us that beat, and he was like, make a song to this beat. And that artist, producer, songwriter wrote majority of the song, and I was pretty much in there like, oh, that doesn't sound like something I would say, or oh yeah, that's exactly the sentiment. And I found that right now I don't really have too many songs that are full of love, or at least songs that are coming out that are really loving and a happy time. So it is nice to be able to create a video like that, and even us like being able to portray.
Yo, we was fly.
With the matching shirts.
You had the wardrobes on point. Yeah, it was nice.
It was really fun, and yeah, I'm loving the project. I'm loving the song. So hopefully this gives you some more insight on the Passenger Side music video and single.